Participants come from various countries in Southern Africa and will discuss the broader AU framework on freedom of expression and access to information and other relevant instruments. About 20 African countries have and will hold elections this year, and with democratic elections being under threat, there is a need for capacitating election bodies.
Number one, that we scale up the ATI on elections too on the African continent. Number two, that we mainstream it in the work that we do, both as election regulators, but also as observer missions themselves, as basically part of the auditing criteria that would be used to determine the quality of elections as they are managed and they are delivered.
The workshop further aims to publicize the principles and guidelines for using digital and social media in elections in Africa and encourage their implementation in election management and observation.
It was noted that internet and social media shutdowns violate the right to freedom of expression and access to information, contrary to Article 9 of the African Charter. The statement further connoted that citizens should not be penalized through shutdowns when they demonstrate, calling for economic and/or political reforms, or indeed during contested electoral campaigns or polling, as has happened most recently in countries at that time.
Participants are expected to have increased knowledge by the end of the workshop.
Also look forward to collectively identify the main challenges, opportunities and prospects of institutionalizing these aspects as we strive to fulfill our obligations under the African Union framework on freedom of expression and access to information.
The workshop is held under the theme Supporting Election Management Bodies and Election Observer Missions to fulfill their obligations under the AU framework of freedom of expression and access to information. Selima Henok, NBC News, Windhoek.